Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I teach you how to improve your level of English. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you the 70 most common irregular verbs in English in the past simple form. I will teach you what these verbs are, how to pronounce them, and also give you some examples of how to use these words in sentences. At the end of the video, there will be a 10-question quiz. So let's get started. So when do we use the past simple? We use the past simple when we are talking about something that happened in the past. We use the past simple with finished actions, states, or habits. So the present is right now, and the past is something that is finished and has already happened. So with most regular verbs, we add ed. For example, work becomes worked, talk becomes talked. However, there are many different irregular verbs that you must memorize in English. For example, I went. The infinitive is go, but in English, we don't say I goed to the cinema last night. We have to say I went to the cinema last night. So we are going to review the 70 most common irregular verbs in alphabetical order. Okay, so let's begin, and we're going to start with B and C. I want you to repeat after me. Be is the infinitive, and in the past simple, was or were. Become, became. Begin, began. Break, broke. Bring, brought. Build, built. Buy, bought. Catch, caught. Choose, chose. Come, came. Cost, cost. Cut, cut. So you can see that cost and cut, they do not change. They stay the same. And you can also hear with the pronunciation of some of these words, brought. It has a short ot sound, or bought, caught. Now let's look at a few of these words in example sentences. They broke the window. I brought ham and cheese to the party. He came home last night. I want you to write 2 sentences choosing any of these verbs in the past simple. Okay, so let's move on to the irregular verbs from D to F. Again, repeat after me. Do, did. Draw, drew. Dream, dreamt. For this verb, you can either write it with a T or as a regular verb with ed. Drink, drank. Drive, drove. Eat, ate. Fall, fell. Feel, felt. Fight, fought. Fly, flew. Forget, forgot. The word 8 is a homophone and is pronounced the same as the number 8. Again, we have another word here, fought, which has that same ot with the short O sound. Now let's look at some example sentences. We drove around town. She ate pizza for dinner. He fell off his bicycle. Now let's look at the most common verbs from G to L and repeat after me. Get, got. Give, gave. Go, went. Have, had. Hear, heard. Hit, hit. Hold, held. Keep, kept. Know, knew. You can see that hit and hit is the same in the infinitive form and in the past simple. And the verb knew is pronounced the same as the adjective knew. It is a homophone. Now let's look at the L irregular verbs. Lead, led. Learn, learnt or learned. Leave, left. Lend, lent. Let, let. Lie, lay. Lose, lost. Again, here we have learnt, which can be either irregular with the T or regular if you choose to add it with an ED. And let are the same in both the base form and in the past simple. Now let's look at some sentence examples. The boy got a new video game. They had a great time at the party. Dad lost his car keys. Okay, now the irregular verbs from M to S. Repeat after me. Make, made. Mean, meant. Meet, met. Pay, paid. Put, put. Read, read. Ride, rode. Run, ran. Say, said. See, saw. Sell, sold. Send, sent. Here you can see that put and put are the same in the infinitive and past simple form. However, read and read are spelt the same. However, in the past simple, it is pronounced as R-E-D, like the color red. I read a book last night. So in the past simple, we have to pronounce it differently. Okay, shut, shut. Sing, sang. Sit, sat. Sleep, slept. Speak, spoke. Spell, spelt. Spend, spent. Stand, stood. Steal, stole. Swim, swam. Again, shut and shut are the same in the infinitive and past simple form. And let's look at some examples. Mom made a cake for dessert. I met my friends for coffee. Tony swam in the sea. Okay, now from T to W. This is the last list. Take, took. Teach, taught. Tell, told. Think, thought. Throw, threw. Understand, understood. Wake, woke. Wear, wore. Win, won. Write, wrote. Okay, so taught, again with this A-U-G-H-T, it's an ought sound, taught, the short O. And the same with thought, O-U-G-H-T, it makes an ought sound, thought. Let's look at some examples. Mrs. Smith taught the students. I understood the science lesson. He wrote her a love song. So now we are going to have a 10-question quiz. In my next video, I will do a longer quiz, but in this video, we are just going to focus on 10 different irregular verbs. So you have to put the verb in the past simple form. Number 1, Brad, a basketball player 5 years ago. Number 2, we, drinks and snacks for the picnic. Number 3, the hairstylist, my hair yesterday. Number 4, the girl, a picture for her mom. Number 5, the student, to do his homework. Number 6, my parents, us gift cards for Christmas. Number 7, she, the loud music through the wall. Number 8, they, coffee in the afternoon. Number 9, Taylor, his car to his best friend. And finally, number 10, I, up early to go to the airport. Okay, so now we're going to correct these together. Number 1, Brad was a basketball player 5 years ago. Remember, with the verb to be, can either be was or were. But with he, she, and it, and I, we use was. Number 2, we bought drinks and snacks for the picnic. Number 3, in this one it stays the same. The hairstylist cut my hair yesterday. Cut in the past simple is the same. It's spelt the same way. Number 4, the girl drew a picture for her mom. Number 5, the student forgot to do his homework. Number 6, my parents gave us gift cards for Christmas. Number 7, she heard the loud music through the wall. Number 8, they drank, with an A, drank coffee in the afternoon. Number 9, Taylor sold his car to his best friend. And finally, number 10, I woke up early to go to the airport. Okay, so let me know in the comment section how many you got correct out of 10. Irregular verbs are very frustrating sometimes because you do have to memorize them. I recommend you start by memorizing each list at a time. Start memorizing them in small sections and move on to the next list once you've memorized the first list. So go back and watch this video as many times as you need to memorize how to pronounce the irregular verbs in the past simple. In my next video, we will do a longer quiz on these irregular verbs. Make sure to subscribe to Sparkle English if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next lesson.